Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Katya Gris. We're here at Phenix Yoga. Now today we're going to talk about something a little bit different, a different concept of stretching. There are three ways you can stretch. There is the first one, which is just passive stretching. There is the second one, which is active stretching, and the third one, active release stretching. Now the first one, the passive stretching, is often used, but it is absolutely not effective. Now we will be doing everything. The first explanation is going to be done in the posture with the feet about 4 feet wide or so and folding forward. We're going to take this posture as an example, but the concepts, they do apply to every single posture or every single stretch that you do. So let's get back into the passive stretching. In a passive stretching, what happens is that the whole body is actually relaxed and you just go down and then you just don't do anything. Now you can actually stay here relaxing for a very long time with zero results. So I don't actually recommend that you ever stretch or think that you're stretching when you're completely relaxed, because nothing will happen. That brings us to the next point, the active stretching. In the active stretching, what happens is that more or less the whole body is involved and engaged. For example, in a forward fold here, my whole body will be working. I will be reaching my spine, I will be contracting the belly, I will be contracting the quads as well as the hamstrings, pressing my feet down. And in order to stretch, I will inhale to lengthen. Exhale, I'm going to work really hard with my legs to bring my body down. I cannot do it as I breathe. I cannot always work with the legs as I inhale and exhale. So when I inhale, I lengthen, releasing the legs a little bit. When I exhale, that's when I engage the legs. That's when I stretch the hamstrings by actually working with them. Now this method is very effective. It will get you really far in your stretching. So for example, as I say, do 5 breaths each movement. So for example, in the forward fold here, you're going to inhale to lengthen, exhale, engage the legs, really work hard with the legs to bring the body down. Inhale again, just relax the legs a bit, and then again, engage the hamstrings, stretch them, use the strength you have in the legs to go all the way down. Very effective, highly recommended method. Now, the last one is the active release. That's pretty much a cherry on top of your cake. Once you're getting really good with stretching in an active kind of way, then you want to begin actually to release the muscles that don't have to work in a particular stretch. And this one, we do want to release the hamstrings. We want to release the bum. We want to relax the back. But we want to pull the belly in, working with the belly all the time, pressing the feet down, working with the quads. So we just want to kind of really pick and choose the muscles. We want to choose the feet, choose the quads, choose the belly. Everything else releases and becomes longer. Once you're doing the active stretching and switch to the passive stretching, you will always find that you can go 2 to 3 inches deeper into your stretches, and it will feel much nicer because you're going to be relaxing, releasing, and just enjoying the feeling of the stretch. So in the active release, as we're going down here, I'm just going to demonstrate. You will inhale just as always, lengthening. As you exhale, at first you will be actively bringing the body down, but once you're down, take the time to just relax the legs. Let the hips to sink out to the sides, and you will always be much more comfortable going much deeper into the fold. Again, as you inhale, always relax a little bit, release the legs. As you exhale, again, try to go deep into that fold, but only working with the belly, working with the quads, and releasing the bum, releasing your hamstrings. Play around with it. It's not as easy as I probably make it sound, but if you practice enough and if you always look for it, you will always find it. Now let's get down to the floor, and I'm going to try to choose a different posture to demonstrate the same concept. Oftentimes we find that our hips are a little bit tight, and when we're sitting here and we're trying to bring the knees down to the floor, there's just something really tight in the hips and it's not letting the hips go down. Now, the first things first, active stretching. Go ahead, find a block if you have one, or place something under your leg. So you find this is your maximum here. Place it so you can actually press into it. When you're ready, take an inhale to lengthen. Forget about folding forward, we're not there yet. Just as you exhale, press the leg down into the block. As you begin to work down to the block, the whole leg will engage. You will begin to work, you will begin to press, and with time you'll find that you can go a little bit lower next time. Slide it out, again, keep pressing. Inhale, lift, exhale, press down. Inhale, release a little bit. Exhale, press down. This is active stretching. As you get better, as you get more comfortable and you want to take it to one step further, active release. Generally, I find it is easiest to find the release in the hips. So you can see right here, my knees are up in the air, but I can actually lower down, but I am comfortable here. As I inhale to lift and exhale, I fold forward. What I do is I relax and let my hips open out to the side, and the weight of my body just kind of sinks into it, releasing my hips out to the sides, and again stretches it nice and deep, really deep actually. And as you go down lower and lower, you'll find that as you release and allow your hips to open out, they will do it on their own, and you will find a much deeper stretch. So there you go. And I understand that this concept is a little bit more difficult and tricky, but give it a try. And if you have any questions, by all means, send me a message and I'll be glad to talk to you. Thank you.